Imexpharm produces drugs that meet European quality standards. Imexpharm produces drugs that meet European quality standards. With 3 factory clusters meeting EU-GMP standards, Imexpharm aims to become one of the top pharmaceutical companies producing antibiotics in Vietnam. Imexpharm Pharmaceutical JSC will host experts from the Hungarian Ministry of Health in May 2023. Here, the two sides periodically reassessed and continued to affirm that the pharmaceutical production lines of the IMP II factory, Vinh Loc Industrial Park, Ho Chi Minh City, and the IMP3 factory cluster, VSIP II Industrial Park, Binh Duong province, maintain compliance with EU-GMP principles and standards in drug production. According to Imexpharm, the company is one of the companies that owns the largest number of drug production lines meeting EU-GMP standards in Vietnam. The event met with the Hungarian Ministry of Health as an affirmation of Imexpharm's production capacity with European quality medicinal products right here in Vietnam. People's physician, pharmacist Tran T. Dao, General Director of Imexpharm, said, "We have always maintained a consistent international standard production system in accordance with Imexpharm's development orientation for more than 20 years. That spirit is reflected in the policy of improving the quality of life, concentrating resources, and investing methodically in factories meeting EU-GMP standards in order to provide Vietnamese medicinal products with high quality and treatment efficiency at reasonable prices to each patient." EU-GMP, Good Manufacturing Practices, European Union, is a good manufacturing practices criterion according to European standards. This is one of the highest quality standards presented in Volume 4 of the Good Manufacturing Practices for Advanced Therapeutic Medicinal Products, ATMP, codes in the European Union. Some of the main inspection and supervision subjects in EU-GMP standards include personnel participating in production lines, factory premises, production equipment, quality control, documents meeting EU-GMP standards, input materials for production, and the self-inspection process at enterprises. Imexpharm is headquartered in Dong Thap Province, with 20 sales branches spread across the country. Currently, Imexpharm owns 11 production lines meeting EU-GMP principles with 3 factory clusters, including the Vinh Loc High-Tech Antibiotic Factory, IMP II Factory, Branch 3 of Imexpharm Pharmaceutical Joint Stock Company in Binh Duong, IMP III Factory, including the Penicillin Factory and Cephalosporin Factory, and Branch 4 of Imexpharm Pharmaceutical Joint Stock Company in Binh Duong High-Tech Factory, IMP IV Factory. With a history of more than 45 years of establishment and development, Imexpharm always aims to improve product quality, upgrade technology, equip modern technical infrastructure, and optimize production processes. This direction aims to provide the market with Vietnamese drug products under the Imexpharm brand that meet European quality standards. According to Imexpharm, the enterprise has built a development orientation by maintaining a production system that meets international standards. This is reflected in the continuous action of applying modern scientific and technical advances to production, upgrading equipment infrastructure and production processes, and complying with regulations on environmental protection and social responsibility. With the desire to be a place to provide highly effective solutions for public health, Imexpharm is committed to reaching the position of one of the #1 pharmaceutical companies producing antibiotics in Vietnam in the coming years. This is the message of breakthrough confidence that Imexpharm's investors, partners, and shareholders set out at the last annual general meeting of shareholders, said a representative of Imexpharm. Based on the news in the VN Express newspaper on Friday, June 23, 2023. This content is mainly for the purpose of learning and expanding your English vocabulary. We are learning American English. Thank you for taking the time to watch. Thank you for considering subscribing to see more exciting videos.